I shouldn't have gone through here. This is a bad part of town.
Hey, you're that Shepherd kid.
Yeah?
Hey, been a long time, huh?
You smell terrible.
I'm sorry, do we know each other?
Well, I guess you don't remember me. Lieutenant Zabaleta? I worked with your mother.
My mother?
We served on the carrier Einstein. Well, that was 12, 13 years back, though. You were just a kid then.
Were you the janitor or something?
Sorry, I don't remember you.
Hey, call your mom up and ask. She'd remember old Zabaleta. She'd vouch for me. Look,
me and
I
my
need a
mother.
favor. I'm kind of short on money these days. I hate hitting you up for money, but a man's gotta eat, right? So, could you spare something? Maybe 20 credits.
Sure, man. God bless.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
You're a good kid, you know that? Thanks. You ever want to come by and talk, I'll be here. Huh?
Hey,
Can't afford a ticket home, right?
You look good, man. Bye.
So how are you liking your posting at the academy?
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel
yeah.
and
I could
uncovers
go
a
talk to Emily.
full-blown crime syndicate.
Tell her about the Bug-Eye Planet. Hey, Em. I committed that crime for you.
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you
Yeah,
so
that
much
nobody's
for your
gonna
help.
watch.
Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
Alright, well,
It was no problem. Good luck with your story. It deserves to be heard.
I appreciate your support. I hope this will save some lives in the long run. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show this to my publisher.
oh my god, you got your story. Is Gareth still hanging out around here? Gotta tell him the bad news about his brother.
Any news? Did you find my brother yet?
Sorry, man.
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead? I guess I should have expected this. When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
I'm sorry, man.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Now you need to pay me.
Thank you for finding him. It's better to know one way or the other. That's what they say, right?
Right. They also say you should pay me.
Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
You need to make payment. Money. To me. Last time I helped someone. Alright, Kahoku. While I'm dishing out bad news, might as well ruin your day.
That's just it.
Commander, any word on my missing men?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a thresher maw.
Well, I guess I
Thresher maw?
did know how to tell you.
That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Well,
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
they died
Damn it.
awesomely.
I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander,
Yeah,
I
weird.
appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
Oh. And he's gone. Well, that's that, I guess. Well, I think that's it, basically. I installed a mod that lets me travel directly back to the Normandy without having to first go through CSEC, so let's make use of that. And we're back on the ship.
The commanding officer is aboard.
But maybe let's see if the Alliance Requisitions Officer has any cool toys that I can afford right now. Hey.
Looking for supplies?
Yes, I am.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
I've clandestinely bought up some licenses to give this guy some stock, and now I have the cash to pick up some Spectre gear for me and the kids. We're gonna head out into space and take care of a few more side quests, and then head on to the next story mission. Oh. While we're here, let's have a talk with Mom.
Computer, give me a real-time connection to the Dreadnought Kilimanjaro. I want to speak to my mother, Exo Shepard.
Shepard speak.
Wow, Mom, you were
Oh,
sitting
hi.
right next to the phone, huh?
Don't have time for a personal call right now. I'm on duty.
I know, Mom. I don't like talking to you any more than you do talking to me.
Forget it. I'm busy too. Do you remember a Lieutenant Zabaleta from the Einstein?
Ernesto? Have you heard from him? He was one of the
Ernesto?
Marines who guarded the CIC. We shared a watch. I lost track of him after there was an incident.
Yeah, he sucks.
He's a bum on the Citadel. He said he knew you and hit me up for money.
He...
He stank.
I'm sorry. You remember the Batarian raid on Mindwar in 2170? You were in high school. The Einstein's task group responded to the Mayday. The Batarians were still pulling out when the Marines hit groundside. Zabaleta was one of the first down. He was never quite the same after.
He couldn't hack it.
He snapped after seeing what happened down there.
He tried to keep working, but it rode him. He showed up drunk on duty more and more. We couldn't always cover for him. The Alliance discharged him. Everyone knew he drank because of what he'd seen down there, even if he never talked about it. Especially because he never talked about it.
Lame.
He let one experience ruin his career. His whole life.
Oh,
Not everyone is as strong as you.
there should
If you
be.
see him, tell him we still worry about him. Tell him to go to the Veterans Affairs office.
Right.
I have to go. But take care of yourself. You're making us proud. Kilimanjaro out.
Alright. Good talking to you, Mom. Well, we'll take care of that next time we swing by the Citadel. For now, let's move. We're gonna do just a few more side missions before we head off to the next story one. First on the agenda is going back to the Horsehead Nebula, because that's where Helena Blake is waiting for us.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Oh,
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher War. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus.
huh.
An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
Oh, I'd forgotten that Cerberus started out as an Alliance operation. We'll check that out later. Right now we're heading to Amaranthine, which is where Helena Blake is waiting for us. Here we are. What was that? I heard... I'm already hearing, like, shooting and shouting. Oh.
Hello again, Commander Shepard. I owe you a debt of gratitude.
Oh, it was nothing really.
With my former partners dead, this syndicate is now mine. I could not have done it without you.
Sounds a little like you're making
Those
fun of
men
me,
deserve
but
to
you're
die.
welcome.
Now, are we gonna have a problem?
Not if I can help it, Commander. I hope you can see that I am by far a lesser evil than those men.
Oh, yeah.
Under my leadership, this organization will restrict itself to gambling and smuggling illegal technologies.
Just wholesome,
There will be
organically
no
grown
drugs and
local
no
crimes.
slave-taking for the Batarians. Those days are over.
Cool. Yeah.
In that case, you're free to go. But if I find you in any slavery operations, I will not hesitate to cut you out.
You won't. This organization can be quite profitable without trafficking in slaves or drugs. Here's your payment. I'm certain that you'll find it more than adequate. Now, if you'll excuse me, my men become nervous in the presence of law enforcement agents. Goodbye, Shepard.
Have a nice career. Thanks for the undisclosed amount of money. I should really learn to negotiate these bribes up front. And we cannot go back in. Unfortunate. Well, that's that then. Our next target is in the Voyager cluster. Oh, I guess that's where Kahoku disappeared.
Commander, incoming signal from 5th Fleet HQ on the Citadel.
Oh, come on.
Commander Shepard, something uncomfortable has just come up. In the First Contact War, we fired a lot of espionage probes into Turian space. We just received a mission complete burst from one of them.
Cool. Break out the champagne.
What makes this uncomfortable?
When these probes were launched, we didn't have any idea who we were fighting. We didn't want to risk aliens examining our technology. The probe has a demo nuke built in. A 20-kiloton tactical fusion warhead.
Jesus, and you just shot
Not
those
equal to the
anywhere.
bomb dropped on Hiroshima back in the 20th. If somebody finds that probe, tampers with it, you don't need me to finish, Commander.
I understand this must be handled, but I don't have anyone trained to deal with this sort of thing, sir.
I know. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. These probes have been classified.
It's probably
for
not good
26
for me to
years.
take this job.
The Council will call fusion bomb booby traps dangerous and irresponsible. The Alliance would face censure if they find this probe.
You do realize I now
I'm asking
technically
you because
work
I know
for the
we can get
Council,
on
right?
site quickly and quietly. It's in the Voyager cluster.
Alright.
We'll get on it immediately, Admiral. And we'll be discreet.
I appreciate that, Commander. Good luck.
Well, you've lied for me plenty of
Fifth
times.
Fleet out.
Well, I was heading to this planet anyway to investigate some mysterious shipments. So I guess the Admiral's lucky. Hell of a horizon to look at. Definitely one of my favorites. Alright. This is where the beacon's leading me. Excuse me.
Securing point.
Let's go inside.
Mine shaft. That's the source of the signal.
Smells like ambush, Commander.
I agree. This thing didn't crash. Somebody moved it here.
Right.
They may not know what they have. Let's find it before they set it off.
Aye, aye.
It's awfully quiet in here. Oh, fuck, that was loud. Jeez.
Shepard, at last.
Whew. Hey.
You have me at a disadvantage.
My name is Ilanos Hackett. I doubt you know it. Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard, huh? Thousands of
In a
pirates,
vanilla game, this guy had a
slavers,
human model, which was
criminals of
clearly
every
a mistake, since his dialogue implies he's not human, and he already had the Turian voice filter on his lines.
You assume I give a damn. That's cute.
The strongest leads. The one who kills the most men, seizes the most ships, pillages the most colonies. 3 years ago, I was the strongest. I used my influence to assemble a fleet. We would drive your kind out of the Verge.
You organized the attack on Elysium. Too bad we kicked your ass back into Terminus, huh?
I was the motivator, the instigator.
The
The one
masturbator.
who promised glory and riches for sacking the largest human colony in the cluster.
So,
The
yeah,
one
clearly this guy
blamed
was
when it
not...
failed.
Didn't make sense for this guy to
Failed.
be human.
I was ruined when your kind held against the Blitz. What better way to recover my reputation than by eliminating the first human Spectre?
You'll see me again, Hackett. Count on it.
Very shortly, in fact.
I rather doubt that. Goodbye, Shepard.
What do we do now, Commander?
We find a way out. Someone up there needs my boot up his ass. See if there's anything in here we can use.
Also, that bomb is about to go off. Let's take care of that. No, looks like one of my mods took out the hacking minigame from defusing the bomb entirely. That's kind of anticlimactic. Now we have to get out.
Yes, ma'am.
Won't be coming out through this way, but there's another one. And interestingly, for a one time only, the game puts you out on the surface, away from the Mako. Which means if you want to get back to it, you're going to have to walk. It's kind of a shame that the game only ever does this here, because it's a bit more of an interesting predicament. changes up the whole gameplay aspect. Right, there's their camp. Hey. Like my new gun. Oh, there's Halliet. Okay. That's you. Halliet went through a lot of trouble to draw you here. Pity it ended like this, for him at least. Making Halliet a Turian actually introduces a different contradiction, I think. You find a transport log on Pharos telling you to investigate shipments of human rations going to Agabinium. But Halliet's gang appears to be all Turians in Krogan. Up we go. Next we go to the newly appeared Maroon Sea. Okay. We land at Nodacrux.
Looks like we've got an active distress beacon on the planet below, Commander. No message, just a locator signal.
So on Pharos, in the Exogeny facility, I found a communique mentioning they'd lost contact with the colony on Nodacrux. Let's see what shady shit they were up to here. Right off the bat, looks like we have some red dots here. Interestingly, it's Thorian creepers. Let's make sure they don't spread any further. Don't mind me, just doing a bit of yard work. I have let this place go, haven't I? Looks like the weeds have spread into the compound. Better get my leaf blower out. Oh, and they're coming in. One more.
Rescuers? Oh, thank God.
Hi.
See? I told you somebody would come to investigate that signal.
Who are you guys?
My name is Dr. Ross, Chief Exogeny Researcher at this facility. We've been trapped in this room for days. We're almost out of food and water. You got here just in time.
First, a few
I need
questions.
to know what's going on. Why is this place crawling with Thorian creepers?
Yeah.
How do you know about the Thorian?
I've still got some of it left under my boots.
Was up to. I saw what they let the Thorian do to those colonists, so I destroyed it.
Our secret's out then. No point in my lying. You already know the worst. The creepers here were created using altered samples from the specimens on Pharos. We discovered a way to turn them into docile, obedient servants.
That worked out well for you, didn't it?
Everything was going fine until a few days ago. Then all the creepers suddenly went berserk. Only a handful of us made it back into the safety of this room.
Good job, guys.
What did you expect? You couldn't really believe those things were safe.
We knew there were risks, but I thought
Why
we'd
the fuck
taken
did
all
you
the
just let them
necessary
walk around?
precautions. I didn't mean for this to happen. Look, I know what we did here was wrong. I'll admit that. But it's over now. There's no sense reporting this to the authorities, right?
Well, as long as you know what you did was wrong.
Maybe we can work something out.
Normally Exogeny would have my back, but it sounds like they're going to have their hands full cleaning up the mess on Pharos. But I've got money. A nice little emergency fund I set up. It's yours if you let us go.
Deal. Get the hell out of here.
You made the smart choice, Commander.
Get out of here, you scamps. Oh, we get immediately kicked out. There were some containers in there, I think. I guess you have to escalate the situation to get those. Alright. Back up to the ship we go. And the Kepler Verge.
Message coming in.
Let me guess.
Patching it through.
I've received some troubling information, Commander. We need your help.
Christ, am I the only... Well,
Someone's
yeah, I am the
killing
only
former
human
Alliance
out of here,
scientists.
aren't I?
There have been 4 deaths in the past month.
Former scientists. Sounds like someone has a project they'd like to keep secret.
All 4 scientists worked on a classified project on Akuz.
Akuz?
There was a brutal massacre there years ago. An entire unit was killed by Thresher Mows.
That could have been me.
It was classified as a natural hazard, but the project dates coincide with the attacks.
That can't be a coincidence.
There was one other scientist on the project, Dr. Wayne. I'm transmitting his last known coordinates. Good luck. 5th Fleet out.
So I think you get this mission no matter which background you choose, but for one of them, this refers to an incident you were actually involved in. Good afternoon, I'm here to check your gas meter. Smells like you have a leak. Definitely a risk of explosion here. You're lucky I came around. Oh. Dead folks. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Let's check out the back room.
Stay back! I've got no grief with you. All I want is this bastard.
Please!
Okay.
He's a madman! Mr. Toombs, you're insane! You need help!
It's Corporal! Corporal Toombs! You don't get to lie! Not today! Today it all comes out!
I can come back later.
What are you talking about? Why do you want to kill this man?
Want? What I want is my life back. I want to go to sleep without screaming in my dreams. I want the people who sent me to Akuz brought to justice.
Can't you see that Toombs is crazy? Shoot him!
Hold on a second.
But if I can't get that, I'll have to settle for killing the men who took my life away.
You know, let's have a talk
What did the
about
doctor
this.
do to you, Corporal?
We were on Akuz. When the Thresher Maws hit, my entire unit was wiped out. The Thresher Maws, the scientists were studying them. They let them hit our unit just to watch. I woke up in a holding cell. The scientists were delighted I'd survived. Now they had someone to run tests on.
I see.
You're killing them because they killed your unit.
You can't believe Toombs! He doesn't have any proof! I demand a fair trial!
Ever had Thresher Maw acid in your veins? I have.
Badass.
They wanted to see what it would do. They're part of some organization, Cerberus, that runs secret tests like this. They treated me like a lab.
Been hearing a lot about that lately.
This is justice. This man deserves to die. So, are you going to kill me or not?
Yes.
I can't let you murder him. I'm sorry.
Only I get to dispense indiscriminate justice.
I thought I was dead. Thank you. Here.
I know I did
for
the
your
right
trouble.
thing because he paid me for it.
I don't think I'll ever forget that madman's face.
I didn't save you out of charity. You people need to be exposed. You're under arrest.
But you can't do that!
I just did.
Watch me. Joker, let the 5th Fleet know we need a ship for pickup.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Toombs' dead eyes are still pinched with frustration and rage. The scientist, eyeing the corpse with distaste, dabs his face with a cloth. And we leave. Once again, a pretty underwhelming result. Well, back up to the ship we go.
Message coming in.
Yo.
Patching it through.
I reviewed your report on the situation, Commander. I'm glad to see you were able to take Dr. Wayne in alive. Now we can put him on trial and get some answers. I just wish we could have saved Corporal Toombs, too.
Probably shouldn't have said me then.
Commander. 5th Fleet out.
Alright, that's it for this week's Adventures of Tammy. Next time, Novaria.